Hi everybody, my name is Il91 and today I'm going to show you how to make your own Roblox group. Now you don't need any experience, you don't need any knowledge. I've been a Roblox group owner since 2019. I started with nothing and I'm going to show you guys how to do this yourselves. So I can cover any type of game, simulation, RPG, multiplayer, it does not matter. I'm going to give you some core essential tips on starting your own group and how to become successful on Roblox. Now I've been working on this game since 2019 with a couple of my friends. This map is much bigger than I can show you. The atmosphere does not let you see the other half of the map, but promise you I can select a bunch of stuff in distance. It's absolutely huge. I'm gonna link the game in the description in case you guys are interested. It's a pretty fun game. Got a couple buses inside this depot, but it's not the point of this video. Today I want to show you how to make our own Roblox group. Zero experience, zero knowledge. I'm gonna give you some core tips right here. I used to love watching these videos myself, so I'm gonna make sure this is as informative and entertaining as it possibly could be. So the first tip I'm gonna give you, and I'm not like some motivational type of speaker, but this is really critical for the success of your game and your group, is you gotta just listen to yourself. You have to believe in yourself. When I started my game, there was huge groups already in this field, so much competition and so much drama, but I just focused on myself, and I thought, you know what, if I can go dedicate some time to this, learn all this myself, I can do this. And that's the best motivator to get you started on making your own group, is understanding that you can do this. If you do not have that belief, well, you won't be successful. That's how it works in life. So first key tip I'm gonna give you is believe in yourself. Make sure that this is something you want to go forward with. Make sure that you are motivated and dedicated. If you have that, let's move on to step 2. Step 2 is going to be, you need time. You can't go ahead and be like, hey, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, I'm going to finish it at some point. That's not how it works. With that dedication, you also need to put in the work. So I started during COVID, so I had that advantage. 2019, I was doing a little bit after school, but then COVID started, and I had all day, every day. That's what got this game done. I finished it in June of 2020, started in May 2019, so it took about a year. And that's just for maybe 3/4 of this map. We've been expanding ever since. Went a little bit of a hiatus, focused on school, but hopefully I can come back, make this better game than it was. It's seen some better days, but the main point I want to share is time. What led to this game going on a little of a hiatus was because I didn't have enough time to focus on the development of this game and making it better than it was. So it kind of just stayed along this line. It was very stagnant. There wasn't a lot of progression in the game, and this is absolutely critical. Of course, if you want to start it, you need a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of time. I'm saying at least a couple months now. I took a year because I had no experience at all in Roblox Studio. I didn't even know how to put a brick down. I didn't know how to script. I didn't know anything. So it took me about a year. I learned building. I'm gonna post some pictures of my first attempts at trying to build this game, and it was pretty bad. So you gotta just take some time. You gotta perfect it. It's gonna come to you naturally, I promise. It's just Roblox Studio. It's not as hard as the other game engines you have there. You don't even need to learn scripting. What I did was I found some people who can make these buses, who can make these scripts. There's a lot of Discord servers, Reddit communities that can help you. ChatGPT is also good help with Lua. Lua is the coding language for Roblox. So there's a lot there to help you, but you gotta have time for it. If you don't have time, I don't recommend starting your own Roblox game or group, because it's a huge investment. It will take at least a couple months, I can guarantee that, with no experience, obviously. It's gonna take a couple months to learn everything. My third tip, I kind of touched on this previously, make connections. Make sure you have some people in your field that can help you develop, that can help you market, if you need staff for your game. Basically anybody who you can reach out to, make sure you have that person available and working with you if they could on this game, because the more people the better, the more knowledge the better, especially if none. It helps a lot. Make sure you have connections. Fourth thing I want to talk about, once you have the group all set, once you've dedicated the time, you've got something you can put out, you've got a product, you got a team, you need to learn marketing. You need to learn how to get that game and that group out to a bunch of people who are also interested in that game. The first number one thing that everyone's going to recommend is Roblox ads, and I agree. Roblox ads are probably the biggest thing that could help you in your game, because you're advertising on the website. People see these ads and you can put them up for a couple of Robux, not that expensive. You need a good ad click-through rate. I'll put that up on the screen. I'm not too familiar with what it is now. Used to be a couple of percent. I'm pretty sure it still is. Make sure you got a good click-through rate. If that ad's not working, that click-through rate is not that good, switch to another ad. You know what I'm saying? Click-through rate is probably the most important thing for ads in any field. Obviously, it's how many people that saw your ad actually clicked on it. Make sure that rate is high as could be. I promise you it's going to help you in the long run. If you don't like Roblox ads, or if you don't have Robux, there's a lot of free alternatives. Like I said, Discord servers. Usually they have a creations channel where you can post your own stuff. I've gotten a couple very important people on my team from creations channels on Discord. So make sure you are in those servers, posting your work, reaching out to people in DMs if they contact you. Just make connections as if you're like campaigning, right? For like a politician. You gotta go and put yourself out there. Put that game forefront and center as your image. Be like, hey guys, this is my game. If you guys like what you see, you always can join my community, join the team, and be a part of this process. You know, the grassroots support is really important for starting your own group and game. And if you want to be a cornerstone in this field, you want to be really successful, you got to make sure you got that community and that base. It's starting to get fired up a little bit. Reddit, as I said, great place. Roblox dev forums, sign up for that. Could get you help, and as well as you could advertise on there, I believe. Double check that. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure you can post creations. YouTube, obviously, welcome. We're here. Posting your game on YouTube doesn't hurt. Post a couple of videos doesn't hurt. A couple of trailers, as well as Twitter, Instagram, not that big of a field, and TikTok as well. Although you will be campaigning to little kids, so make sure your videos are styled like that, you know. But make sure you're out there on all social media platforms. You gotta do the work, right? If you want to make your own group, make your own game, it's not gonna happen overnight. You gotta do the work and you gotta put yourself out there. So if you have those 4 key steps, right? Motivation and dedication, time, people, and marketing, your game has no reason to fail. I promise you, it's happened every time. Unless you're putting out some hot garbage, your game has no reason to fail. Now, some people are like, hey, Unlimited, I've done all that. I've got the work. I've worked so hard on it, and no one's joining my game. It's a common problem, and it happens all the time. And it's because, you know what I say to these people, you gotta put yourself out there more. That's all you can do, because there's nothing else you can do. You've done the game, you've done the work, you're here, you've got it, and no one wants to join. It's because they don't know about it. So what I recommend is you gotta put some money into it, obviously. Put those ads out, like I said. You could also collab or partner with people in the field. Reach out to them, be like, hey, maybe you can try my game, make a video on it, see how it goes. I pay you for it. You can go on Instagram. Like I said, it's not the biggest place for Roblox, but you can go on Instagram, maybe get on one of those pages that just put out a bunch of memes, a bunch of comedic content, a bunch of things kids tap into. You can always DM them, be like, hey, I have 20-30 bucks. Could you advertise my game on a story or on a post? Excuse me, and get people to join that way. Like I said, TikTok's probably one of the best ways, because once you make a new account on TikTok, it's very easy to blow up on TikTok. I see it all the time. You see it all the time, I bet. Make a really catching video, you know, something that's gonna catch the viewers' attention, get some likes, get some comments. Because the first video you put out has the highest chance of going viral than if you already have an account. Because they put it out to a bunch of people and they want to see, do they like this video? If they do, the algorithm will blast that out to a bunch of people. So make sure you make a new account, post that on TikTok, put some ads around. And if it's still not working, if you've done all of the above and it's still not working, give it some time. Give it some time. That's all I can recommend, is give it some time. My game, like I said, took a year to build, took a year to release. I thought I was done 3 months in. I thought 6 months in, hey, I could finish in a couple of months. It took longer than that. We kept pushing the date back. It just wasn't completed. It wasn't to our liking. And that might not be the problem you're facing. You might already have it done. And let's say no one's joining. Let's say you've put out the ads. You've got a couple of viewers. It's not that great. You gotta give it time. Rinse and repeat and give it time. As long as you are motivated, dedicated, and you're putting yourself out there, I promise you, success will come your way, especially on Roblox. Just a kid's game. Somebody's going to play a game, and they're going to launch a whole slew of other people about to join, as long as you put yourself out there. Make sure you make a Discord for your game, make that presentable. Make sure, of course, you're on the socials, like I said. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, probably the 3 most important. Probably YouTube and TikTok first. Twitter, some Roblox people are on Twitter, and like I said, Instagram is probably the least useful social media for this type of content. But you could always go on Instagram and try your luck there. Post some Roblox ads, make some YouTube videos, make some Twitter posts, make some TikTok videos, get some people that you know, reach out to other people. This game will be successful, I promise you. So thank you guys for watching. Just some common sense tips that people are going into this and they're not focused on it, and I wish I could just speak this to them, so that's why I'm making this video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You can check out my game in the description. I'm kind of restarting this channel, so let me know in the comments what type of video you guys want next. Hopefully this video does well, obviously, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.